I know they're good for certain things. So I'm probably going to use like XGBoost for a certain aspect, maybe like price prediction, but use something else for like the gating or decision stuff. Yeah, right now we have ETH perpetual from Hyperliquid. We got like 43 days of like raw WebSocket data essentially. So we have the fills and 10 levels of order book. So, yeah, crypto for sure. Let's select stream here. Crystal Pro. Okay, YouTube, we're on live too. Okay. Yeah, you need the order book for sure. Yeah, we have fill and order book. Now there are ways to just use the order book, which that piques my interest as well, because I have more order book data than I do have fill data. So not too sure. I'm gonna actually, we can figure that out. If I only have 20 levels, order book. If I only have 20 levels of raw order book, data, can I use that to develop a trading algo, or do I need fill data as well? We won't use, hey man, what's up algo trader? Man, all this is a waste of time. I've done the whole MLA shit. One trade a day wins. Okay, dude. I don't think you understand, man. The things that you did in the past are not what we can do into the future now. I'm using AI, okay? You didn't have the AI back then. I mean, GPT-5's only been out for, yeah, from last week. We're running backtests, so we're literally running and researching strategies now. So it's like a fully formed trading algo, and we're running it, we're training it and running it right now. So massive, massive progress. So we got the data here, but I'm double checking if there's truth to what Algo Trader said, but there's also a lot of unknowns that he's never tried. So the space is literally infinite amounts of math. So to think you've tried it all, you probably tried all the normal things. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, we're running a strategy right now, see how that works. But yeah, I can let my Discord know we're live. Cool. Anyway, just trying to save you years. All right, I'll go trade. I'll see you later. Yeah, 1,000 miles is not enough. It's infinite, my man. Infinite amounts of math you could do. That's the human spirit, right? You only try 1,000 times and you give up. We're never giving up, okay? No matter how many people say to give up, we'll never give up. We're gonna keep pushing. We do have a new exchange. If 1.3 seconds is not enough, I have another exchange that we can leverage with. So, okay. Hell yeah, dude, real trading. Was that just like a spot, or was that futures trading? That's what's up. Spot, okay, cool. Yeah, we're doing futures right now. So you do have something profitable. Dude, what are you trying to say to give up then? So you have something profitable, but you're telling me to give up? Confused. What's up, Michael? Algo trader, we're never giving up. If you could be more constructive, algo, in the Discord and be like, hey, this didn't work, like why didn't work, right? Like the why didn't work. Never give up. Why have? Well, we never switched from spot. We were always futures. I never switched. We were always futures. It's a little more complicated. Looks like we're losing lots of money, but we'll see. We'll see what's going on. I'm not HFT. This might look HFT, but I'm pretty sure it's 15 minute the target is. Okay, but I'm not focused on HFT. HFT was never my focus either. We definitely were doing HFT, and this actually might be too fast. That's probably why we're losing a lot of money. But it's because it's a dynamic hold, so we just need to tune that dynamic hold for longer periods of time. But machine learning works, dude. Machine learning is like one of those things that can actually really give you edge, especially if you're using. Are you already accounting? Yeah, of course. Yeah, this is the most accurate. This is as accurate as like someone could do. It's a maker or it's a taker fee structure. Yeah. Which platform allows bots to trade futures? Hyperliquid, like most crypto exchanges. IBKR, like a lot of good brokers have that. Some of the. Leave me with this 3 minutes away. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let us know in the Discord like what happened. I know 200 words on the comment, you really can't get the nuance out, but yeah, if you could get some constructive stuff in there, it'd be dope. I do more long, medium-term spot allocation for crypto. Okay, cool. I mean, at that point, you could just like buy and hold, dude, and like just dollar cost average, which is at the end of the day is like the ultimate strategy. Thanks for the follow, real honey bunny. If I only have 20 levels of raw order book data, can I use that to develop a trading algo, or do I need to fill that as well? Yeah, we need to figure this out. I have way more order book data than I do fill. You can definitely start building a trading algo with just 20 levels of raw order book data, but whether you need filled data depends on the type of strategy you want to design. I guess we can just run certain math indicators like to just like research the order book and then kind of tie in other things without the fill data, because I have way more fill data or trade order book data. Okay, so I can analyze supply and demand balances, order book pressure, spoofing detection. Okay, track order flow dynamic, how liquidity moves across levels. Cool. You have a strategic dollar cost average and a relative strength system. Okay, cool. More active strat. Yeah. Cool, dude. Yeah, spot is usually when you got like a lot more capital and you're not trying to lose a bunch. Oh, hell yeah. There you go, Royal Trading. That's what's up, dude. Have you done anything with futures though? Because it gets way complicated when you start leveraging and doing all that stuff. It gets way more risky too, but potentially more upside here. But yeah, cool, dude. Keep it going, man. You're crushing. Okay, fill actually execute trades, including size and price, adds another layer of aggressiveness to participants, market impact modeling, execution quality, toxic order flow detection. Okay, so I could estimate would-be fills by simulating order matching. Oh, okay. Interesting. So if we just have order book data, we can actually do signal generation, so predicting price, just with order book data. So right now what we're doing is more realistic because we have fill and... Are you using futures data for your model? Yes, Scene. We're using Ethereum perpetual data, ETH perp from Hyperliquid. That's the data we're running on right now. But it looks like we might actually, should you consider adding spot to the data? Actually, futures is the leading indicator. I know that spot is like it's supposed to be, you know, the real leading one, but I'm pretty sure futures is the leading indicator. I ran experimental long short strat during the 22 bear, and cool. Okay. So what are you using? Python? What are you running? What are you running with? How long did it get started learning how to build algos? Honestly, you can start today. I'm using AI theory, Henry. It's all correlated, doesn't matter if one, yeah, honestly, I'm just trying to trade futures, so that's what we do. I don't really think too much about spot. There's a little, okay, Pine script, all right. I would move away from that roll trading and go more Python. You could do so much more. AI fairy. No, I meant like, where can I learn how to build algos? Yes, exactly, Henry. You can get on ChatGPT 5 right now and ask him that question. You talk to GPT-5, he will guide you to the way, and you can get, like, there's nothing you're not gonna find anything. You can follow me, obviously, and like watch my live streams, and I record them on YouTube, so you can see what my setup is here, and basically just want to copy my setup and do what I'm doing. You'll start building algos in a week. You don't need to trade spot to use spot data. No, I know. The thing is, futures is the true, like, what I'm saying. Futures is leading spot, dude, for sure. So if and it doesn't even matter, I'm like just using hyperliquid data. So at the end of the day, I'm just trying to read the hyperliquid order book. It would complicate things. I know what you're saying. I would for sure use like Binance perpetual data and then like trade from that as a signal and then like trade hyperliquid. But that's where the edge is. Yeah, so when you look at those other exchanges, you might be talking about an arbitrage edge where it's like you find those mispricings. I don't think I can trade quick enough on hyperliquid to do that. Well, I know I can't for sure. So, unfortunately, there is definitely edge there for sure. You can find some alpha there. We're just doing pure, I don't even know what we're doing here, but we're doing like a hybrid model, I'm pretty sure. I think we have some AI in here. Okay. Now that I know we can, hold on, we can look at, actually, we can start this other project then. It doesn't have to be an arbitrage edge. A strong price movement in the spot is going to affect future. Yeah. But it's also a strong price movement in futures will also affect spot. So I know what you're saying. It's vice versa. Like both are being high frequently traded. Like both are going to be very correlated. And the edge that you would see in that would be, arbed away very quickly. Very, very quickly. Even from the exchange side, because the exchanges are probably doing that as well. But yeah, we're not looking at spot data, we're looking at futures. All right, what did I ask it? We might get order book data in here, actually. Let's see. We might start just like a completely new project. Paper. We'll let this run it out and like complete its backtest. But for right now, I know for sure I have. No. Actually, I could probably delete all of this here. Delete. Maybe I should have done that, but whatever. There's too much going on there. 1, 2, delete. Report, delete. VS Code is what was messing us up here. Hyper is really not what we need. Node fills and order book. Okay, that's what we really want. Okay, we can do BTC, Solana, and Ethereum. So we will do a new folder called order book. We'll just call it order book. Cool. Happy Sunday, Drago. ChatGPT program. This is sick. Yeah, of course, man. It's fun. It's cool. Like we're doing things. Drago, we're running a backtest here. We're gonna let this trade out. Looks like we're losing money, but with this data, we'll be able to figure out why. But yeah. Oh no, but yeah, who cares? We're running fully fledged strategies. I think it's going too, like we're taking too many trades, and that's what's crushing the amount, is because it's like really, we switched to a dynamic fill, and it's just been, it's not learning good enough. But we're gonna go back with the research, and we're gonna research how the order book. Okay, we're gonna go BTC. We're gonna go BTC here, copy folder. We're gonna go Ethereum, copy folder. We're gonna go Solana, copy folder. How does your dynamic fill work? If I explained it to you, you probably wouldn't understand. And to be honest, I would have to ask AI to explain it to me. So the amount of, but I can start. Okay, I'll answer your question here. Crystal. All right. View the trading algo strategy breakdown. All right, we'll get Grok to summarize this. Okay. Let's see if there's any comments up here, but we'll get a summary for it. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. There's definitely, we could go through step by step here, but I'm just gonna get AI to trying to look for where so maybe it's EV gates. I feel like that is what's stopping it from trading. What did you want to know about? How the dynamic fill is. Okay. Yeah. It's probably going to be a couple different things. Okay, overview trading strategy. The Python script implements a backtest framework for quantitative trading named Crystal Pro. It's a taker only because yeah, Sean. Seeing we will get to it. Why crypto? Why wouldn't you want to choose a security type with lower than zero commissions? Katie, it's pretty cheap to trade futures, and it's the data. Access to data is the main thing, Katie. What tool do you use to backtest? Just Python. Okay, back to this. The strategy is designed as a cost-first EV gating system, emphasizing expected value after accounting for taker fee slippage and robust cost cushions. It operates on a 1-second grid of historical data using order book snapshots and trade fills to simulate trading decisions. Okay. You wanted to know about execution style, and you wanted to know about the dynamic. Tell me about the dynamic all right, we'll see. If seen is still there, we'll just say it. We'll just say what it is. The dynamic trade decision math. What is it? What do we got here? Employs dynamic here refers to real incorporating online learning, regime detection, and probabilistic gating. Trade decisions entry hold, exit are driven by mathematical models estimating expected value after cost with vetoes to filter low quality opportunities. The core math blends signal processing, so features, kernel approximations, trend surrogate, similarity, KNN, online ML, predictions, and stochastic processes, first passage time. So it, like I said, dude, it's all of this combined. When I say dynamic fills, we're taking in consideration a lot of different things here to be dynamic. So honestly, we can just go through it, but I'm not gonna, I don't know, you could look at these equations here. I don't know. So everything has to line up and then entry, hold, exit, okay. What's up? When the project will be done? Any approximation? Oh, with some real cash? Well, we're close. We're testing out fully designed strategies here as realistically as we can. Yeah, so this is like the first one I've run so far. So after maybe 30 different strategies that we'll test, can you save everything? Make a copy and change it? Yeah, if this is trading too quickly, you could do that, Drago. It never ends liminal. Yeah, exactly. The research will literally never end. There's an infinite amount of math that you can test, but we'll find our edge. Yeah, Drago. I delete a lot of code, so that's how I make progress. When would Liberty Finance is going to be launched? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it already did launch in futures. Actually, I kind of do know. Yeah, futures. It's already trading on futures. So you can trade it right now. Pretty sure it's out there. Let's see. Let's see. It may be more productive to do it per 10 second. It might look like it's trading quickly, but it should be more than 15, like it should be targeting 15 minute in theory. Or it's like should be really selectively trading because if everything lines up, but clearly it's just spam and trades, but we'll see. It takes a lot of time to finish these back tests for some reason. Liberal financing, Liberty Finance, the Trump coin thing. I don't know, someone asked about it, but we will avoid that. All right, what did I ask here? Okay, so let's just see if I can't grab a sample of this data and just give it to it. Something's probably wrong in here and I'm just like letting it run. Overall, this model is thoughtfully designed and cost control. Okay. Okay, so this might actually be fairly useful. Based on detailed analysis of provided code, Crystal Taker, wrong with the model. My assessment draws from the code structure, standard quant trading challenges, overfitting, high transaction costs and taker only execution style. Okay, what's wrong? The strategy is fixed to taker only, which is what I wanted. Okay, that might be too excessive. So that's why it's losing a bunch of money. I always find, oh yeah, I'm also coding an algo. Can you tell me in what kind of data you backtest? Yeah, exactly. We're using L2. So we downloaded data from Hyperliquid. Right now we're testing this on Ethereum L2 data. So we got our fills data in a Parquet file and the 10 levels of order book data right here. And that's how we're running our backtest right now. And I think we like combine it into 1 second time frame because it's kind of, it's scattered. So you need to have some sort of from where are you getting the data? Yeah, so yeah. Could you please write to the chat if you could? Yeah. Hyperliquid. If you know, you know. They have Hyperliquid has a I'm pretty sure I looked that up on Quen here. Hyperliquid has a database hosted on Amazon. In the S3 bucket, you can publicly access it. Here it is. Yep. Hyperliquid. And but you have to pay for the download transfer, which is really cheap. I don't even think I paid anything, but yeah, you can get data from Hyperliquid's AWS bucket. Oof, that log is textbook death by taker fees failure. Yeah. Thousands of times. Yeah, so we're getting crushed by the taker fee. That only happens when your EV gate is miscalibrated or you, okay, what? Oh yeah, of course, man. Yeah, it was cheap. It was like pennies, I think. I don't even think I paid. I really don't even think they charged me. But you still need a private key, potentially, to pay. But it seems like if you're under like a terabyte, they really don't care. I don't know. Maybe I did pay, but I just don't realize. I mean, if anything, it would be like $5 max to get the data that I have. Okay, we have this. We're gonna make a new Python script here. There was an error. Well, what type of error did you come up with here? Why? No working. Global. Show output. What happened? That's weird. Try that again. We'll use that. Maybe you can't do it while it's running. Huh, that's so weird. Is it still loading that? Well, we'll restart that. Paper, we can turn that off. Order book. That was the first time I got that type of error. Usually it works nicely. VNV, yeah. Yeah, Hussein, it's yeah, you can get like up to 3. Well, actually, I don't know. I only have 42 days of fill data. Hey, Germany. Yeah, this is the backtest. Yeah. It's backtest. Backtesting Ethereum perpetual trading algorithm. But we're actually going to stop it because it was getting crushed by fees. So per fill. Is grid system algo works? Thanks for the follow, man. If you have any information, a grid system, like the grid trading bots that you can like do on like Binance and stuff like that, and like those, it probably does work if they offer it, but it's probably, so using past 40 days, yeah, exactly, Hussein. We're probably doing like 42 days of back testing here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what my look report is. What does that say here? So we got 33 million rows for the fills. I mean, yeah, so it's 0525 to 0727, but my, yeah, so it gets cut off. So we only have 0525 to 0725. So technically we have 40 days, that's what it says. Are you working with IA? What's IA? What's dies? Was ist dies IA? Was? Genau? No, I don't know. What is IA? Yeah, of course, you're saying. Yeah. AI. What's this IA? Yeah, Germany. Yeah, we're definitely working with AI. That's like all. That's how we do all this here. GPT-5 is what we're working with. Sometimes we got this here. Yeah, we are working with the AI. With the AI. Yeah, you got to be coding with AI nowadays. It's just like doing the traditional way is gonna. You're not gonna get, you're not gonna make like really meaningful progress without AI, particularly in this subject. And AI is a perfect tool for this because it requires, it's like an impossible task, right, to get a profitable trading algorithm with the constraints that I have. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can delete that. Why is this not working? Maybe I should have to do it in the terminal, I don't know. Let's see. This is so weird that it's not working. My little button's not working, man. My button no working. Okay, yes, you can make crystal non by forcing dynamic holding window. Okay, cool. I made about 40 automated strategy. Only 2 is probably, yeah, exactly. It's constant research, Haroon. And you gotta be careful, did you run it live or did you backtest it? You gotta make sure your backtest is up there with all of these sort of accuracy checks. So it's not like overfit. It's not looking ahead. There's no leakage. Gotta make sure. But if you're running 40 live, then yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, there's always nuance to every statement, I would say. Why can't I make my Python? Huh. Interesting. I'm not too sure what's going on here. Why is this not working anymore? This is crazy. Oh, and tick chart. Yeah, I know. It takes so much time. That's the problem. It really is an issue. Yeah, I'm running into that issue as well. It takes a long time. But actually, that's why I have that data spit out midway through that I can copy paste it and show it. And it'll just immediately know like, oh, something's going wrong. So Highly recommend just having some sort of print statements midway through, just so you don't have to wait for it to just be not profitable. Dude, what is going on with this? Interesting. Do I need to restart my computer? No. OBS, we're right there. Takes a long time to backtest for sure. All right, we're getting another Crystal Pro up and running. But I wanted to start a new project here. But my little button's not working. Now if I need to initialize, oh, there it goes, okay. Screen just popped off. Python. BNB. Yeah. What? Maybe it did. Your log provided comes from specifically insider's build. Yes, however, the process failed due to a critical error. You know what? Let's see. Permutation tests on your strategy. We're running backtests right now. What is a permutation test? I don't think I've ever heard. Yes, when I run backtests, we are making sure everything is we're doing like we're shuffling it around, dude, for sure. The backtest already takes in consideration that. Yep. Yeah, we're doing like 60, 20, 20, whatever it is. Like we train and then test on random parts of the data. Yep. But everything is all included in that. It's all inclusive. Rogue, delete it, rename it. You know what? This is cooked. I might need to reset my Python. Something happened. I don't know if it's just, actually wait, we can test that out. Yeah, we trust the author there. All right, let's just see if it was just a VS Code preview type situation issue. Oof. Yeah, quick create. That sounds great. Probably have to update this too. But let's see if we got, all right, we got our new Crystal Pro. So that's all that matters. Crystal Pro, Python Crystal. All right, I'll run the backtest again. Cost aware, realistic feed snippet, robust guards, expected parquet inputs. Yep. I like how it says optional. So it seems like we can you give us some tips about your successful strategy? Yeah, we haven't found one yet. So honestly, I don't really have, I mean, I'm running the code. Yeah. Successful strategy. I mean, Haroon, I don't actually have one. That's what we're researching right now, unfortunately. I'm I'm successfully running code that would get me profitable. That was kind of the whole point of this. But we're still in research phase. We're still testing out. Yeah. Honestly, I'm just like ideation create. The idea comes from GPT-5. I work with him. Get it over here, test it, do some iterations, see if we can't tune it to get profitable. And if it's too many iterations, then we dump it. We dump the code and fully restart a new one. Dude, arg parse. I might have to delete things. Yeah, you just make the code, run the code, see if it works. It doesn't work, just start over. But there is like you know, a recipe to the madness. And there's so much nuance, there's infinite amount of things you can do. But it seems like a mixture of ML and like traditional math is kind of like the best way to go, because there's certain things that ML is really good at, and there's certain things that traditional math is really good at. So you got to combine them together into one cohesive strategy. That's kind of what I've been seeing here. So maybe try that out. But yeah, there's not going to be one thing that does it. It's going to be literally a combination of a lot of different things. But let's see if we just can't. Let's see if there's a new Python. No, it's still that one. Let's see if we can't get the beta. Well, whatever. I guess we're not there yet. I did install that. I might have to reinstall Python. Because something was going on over here. This ain't working. It might be because of the data in here. The arg parse. Oh, we're gonna, yeah, hide recommended. Start that. You guys, we're just trying here. Look, if I can't get Python environment running, then something's up. Show. Oh. Okay. That's fine. Now, come on, what are we doing here? Yeah. No. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this short here. Yeah, we're cutting that short. Well, I think we were cutting that short. Not really. Disk was getting slammed here. So we're going to do a clean restart of the Python so that we can get this working. All right, we just need to delete that. That's probably okay. Where is it? Where is my Python? I'm deleting you. Is there conflicting versions on here? We're gonna uninstall this and reinstall it. I don't know what's going on, guys, but we're gonna figure it out, okay? All releases, Python 3.13. Yeah, we'll just do a reset on that. And yeah, it doesn't seem like we have any other Python version here, so. Cool, now we got no Python. And now we're gonna get Python. What's up, Rasaul? What's good, dude? What's good? What is good? We're gonna actually restart this. Uh-oh, log file. Something's going on here, guys. We got some issue. We need AI Studio for this one. We might have to restart the computer, unfortunately. So we might have to cut it short and then relaunch. Might gotta restart the computer. Oh, yeah. What happened here? Probably something I messed up. Something messed up, guys. Dude, there is no get rich quick scheme. It's called get a job. DOS.NET 0. Okay, we'll have to get a job at McDonald's, dude. Shoot. I thought we could get rich real quick, man. I thought we could do it. I thought we had a chance. What happened here? Yeah. Oh, the launcher. Okay. The launcher was the issue. Maybe? Ah, here it goes. That was more likely the issue there. The launcher. Yeah, delete that. Cool. All right. Let's just re-download it just because I don't trust that version I have there. Cool. This should take care of it. High computer load detected. Oh no. What's going on here? What are we doing here? We're fine. I constantly see this young man on my page. Wasn't a fan at first, but he's consistently, yeah, man, I'm here, dude. I'm here working real hard to get profitable trading algo, for sure. And we're actually running into issues with Python for the first time in a long time. Elicitation. We're putting in the work. I've been coding with AI, obviously, coding, vibe coding. We've been doing it every day, okay? I've run thousands of different pieces of software to get to where I need to be. And cool. Yeah. Okay, I think I solved the issue with Python. I have no idea. Um, technically, it should still be working. Well, actually, let's try this. What do you think of zigzag indicator? Do you know? I don't know the zigzag. I don't really use these like trading. I feel like it's a trading view indicator. I don't know about these indicators, man. There's just an infinite amount of indicator math. I would have to dive deeper into what it's doing. Most of the time, it's no good. It like depends on like what time frame you're on. Not too sure. Zigzag. Are you planning on eventually bringing this algo to a buy-side firm? No. Maybe I will sell the algo to the public eventually if it's profitable and I test it well enough. But I don't necessarily think buy-side firm. I don't even know if anyone would want to buy this from me. But it's just really for me at the end of the day. It's so specific for my system. All this code is just completely tailored to my situation. So, yeah, we're just, oh, a hedge fund? I mean, if a hedge fund wants to buy this from me, sure. Or if they want to hire me as a quant, AI quant, I'm into it. Yeah, but look, that's not the end goal here. End goal is just build the quant dev community. I got the Discord going. I just want, it's a really difficult thing to do. So having a community to bounce ideas off of, help people who want to start up. It's more of a community building thing, and then everyone can just kind of watch me get profitable. Then they can kind of mimic what I do. But end of the day, there's a million different things you can do with the Python code and trading. Literally, like infinite amounts of things you can do. So obviously, I'm just focusing on futures. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Now, is Python working? It looks like it's working. Yeah, I mean, it's running. Okay. Cool. All right, I think I solved the issue with Python. We'll see. The ultimate test is, where did that order book go? There it is. This is the ultimate test. Have you put any algos into play with? No, not yet. We're still in research phase. We're backtesting. It took about 3 weeks of live streaming to get to where I'm at here. So what we're seeing is, is that the path? But yeah, nothing, we're not profitable. When I say profitable, we haven't launched anything live yet because we haven't gotten the results that we need. So, wow, it worked. Oh my God, we solved it. So I don't know what just happened there, guys, but Python I think I actually kind of know what happened. I accidentally clicked the keyboard real quick, and I think I messed up some sort of argparse sort of script. I don't know what I did, but I went into, you like front testing? Yeah, I messed up my Python, but now we're back, we're running. Now what we can do here is completely different from what we were doing over here. So we have a lot more, we have almost a year's worth of order book data for all of these coins here. So that opens up a lot of different opportunities here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and clean up this data. We're gonna keep all 20 levels, and we're just gonna get a single Parquet file for each one. And then we'll run tests on these. Now I'm gonna assume these tests are gonna take a long time. Is there anything with which you need help with expedite the process? Honestly, I have everything I need. It's just kind of exploring the different combinations of math and setting up my research projects specifically. I'm right there, guys. Everyone can come in and see I'm literally on the precipice of getting a profitable trading algo. I just need to find the perfect combination for my needs, which happen to be, since I have such a specific latency with Hyperliquid, and I'm trying to do futures trading specifically. So I'm right there. Like obviously I could probably think of like an easier or a non-over-engineered strategy, but I do want something that's really robust that I can trust with money. So have it like, I want it to be fully engineered. But yeah, honestly, I don't know what someone would tell me that would, unless they literally gave me a profitable trading algo, then I don't know how some, like if you could give me a very sophisticated profit, I can assume if, yeah, I graduated from University of Iowa. Yeah, I do. Do you know what the gradient descent is? Yes. Explain it off the dome. It's like the path. I don't know. It looks like some fucking wormhole shit when you visualize it. It's like a path to the wormhole, dude. No, I don't know, dude. The gradient descent, backpropagation. I know about it. I know those are key things to transformer architecture. Brain rot. How dare you quiz me on gradient descent? I have no idea what you're doing. It's all good, dude. We're going into the wormhole with the gradient descent. Yeah, I have a 4-year degree. It's okay, Rot. You don't need to be here. You can go scroll away and watch your gamer live and your brain rot TikTok. I'm too old to use Discord. Is your email listed somewhere on TikTok? You can DM me on TikTok and I'll give you my email elicitation. Yeah. If you don't want to download Discord. Yeah, of course, man. I respond to all my DMs, so I'm there. That's Iowa. Yeah, exactly, dude. The cornfield, dude. The cornfield. Really got me. That gradient descent. All right, now since you want me to know what gradient descent is, all right, gradient. I will quickly absorb the knowledge. Who doesn't like the wormhole? Gradient descent is a fundamental optimization algorithm used in machine learning and deep learning to minimize a function, a typical loss or cost function, by iteratively adjusting parameters in a direction of the steepest descent. Ah, of course. Cool. Okay, so it's a different type of gradient descent. So it's just an optimization algorithm. There we go. That was like a 2-word thing. Rot, we already learned, man. You can ask me again now and I'll know. And I'll look cooler next time. Be like, yeah, it's an optimization algorithm that iteratively adjusting parameters. Do you sell your indicators? Have you gotten a website? No, so I'm not there yet. We're just building the community, but I do have quantdev.ai is going to be my domain. I haven't built out the website yet. Yeah, I want to develop my own training bot. Suggest a roadmap, resources. Hey, you go ahead and just like watch my live streams and then kind of copy what I'm doing here. So it's the AI to VS Code Python, that sort of iterative process. You can join the Discord if you need help, but yeah, we're all very friendly in there. I'll get the link here. Ayush. But yeah, most of the time you just want to start talking to AI about things. Once you learn to use AI to do, wait a minute. Oh, okay, we did get that. What is Black-Scholes? Rod, why are you quizzing me, dude? This isn't, we're not in like traditional academic setting. I can learn what Black-Scholes is in like about 3 seconds. Now, has it popped up? I think that's, okay, Black-Scholes is the algorithm that, what does it do? It's some sort of algorithm that it like can predict anything. Is that right? All right, we have to find out now. Is also known as is a mathematical framework used to price European style. Oh, never mind. I was totally off. Irrelevant. Black-Scholes model relies on several idealized. This is an old school thing, but it's for European style options. Do we use that nowadays? I don't mess with options just yet, man, so I haven't gotten there. Okay. So yeah, I was getting the Discord link for this guy and YouTube if you want it. There we go. I'm getting quizzed here. I'm failing my quiz. I think I flunked out of Rot's quiz time. But it's okay. We'll start running the backtest just so that we can have that running. Oh, there's Weeks. I feel like Weeks was slowing down the computer there. Yep, yeah, of course, Ayush. But at the end of the day, just start using AI and talking to it and explain exactly like, hey, I'm a beginner. I need to figure out how to build trading algorithms. Like, what's the roadmap? Can you give me the roadmap? And it'll be like, yeah, here's the roadmap. But in reality, you need to just like start immediately like, oh, give me the trading algorithm and like I need to run it in Python. That's kind of like gonna skip. You're gonna learn much quicker if you kind of skip all of the basics. And you kind of learn them on the way as you go. That's kind of how I like to learn. Just skipping the basics, go straight into over-engineered code. But yeah, I'm glad that we're back up and running here because that was interesting. I couldn't make a Python project. That's scary. Okay, so we're gonna run this backtest here. And hopefully it can fill schema not, uh-oh. I'm gonna stop it because I recognize that it's not using Phil's data. Cool. All right, I want to make sure that we're using fill data. For some reason, the script has this comment in here, which is corrupting. It's corrupting the, yeah, it says optional. It's not optional. Zero optional. This needs to be both in there. And then obviously we'll use this script over here as the, hold on, let's see if I can't drag. Oh. All right, this is going to be a gigantic file. Big old file. How many? Ooh, yeah. All right, we're going to actually have to do this a different way. Okay, bottom line, you can predict up to 10 minutes with order book data, and its predictive power fades the further you go. Okay, but for 10 minutes, you likely need additional features beyond just the order book. So what's the best math for order book price prediction, like max time frames? Hey, what's up, Abstract? You're back. We're just, we're still crushing out code, dude. We're running code. Actually, currently we're running a backtest as we speak, but just kidding. We did cancel that. Got it. Your fills are not optional. I rewired the file to are required and parsed robustly. Okay. Cool. All right. We no longer, yes, exactly. There are subtle things you do need to be paying attention to when you're using the AI code, because this one little word here, optional, means it was like dynamically looking at ETH fills, and it wasn't like matching up, so it kind of skipped ETH fills. So these little things you gotta keep. Fibonacci filter, 21% off, high of the year. Huh, hub, what's this? 21% off the Fibonacci filter. I've never heard of a filter. I've heard of the Fibonacci retracement. I'm sure you can use Fibonacci math a lot of different places in a lot of different ways. Let's check out Fibonacci. Yeah, it looks like Bitcoin's just a little bit, reduces file size. Oh. What caused it? Yeah, I'm not sure. Either way, there's a lot going on here. We're working this, so this is gonna be back to my research idea. Since I have a ton of order book data, more than node fills, we can research price prediction. Okay, here is order book signals are strongest at sub-second to roughly 2 minutes. Past 3 to 5 minutes, they fade a lot. Beyond 10 minutes, you usually need extra data. Trades, volume. Here's a practical map of best math by horizon. Okay. See, this is the fundamental thing that we're battling against, right? We can't high frequency trade. If I could trade high frequency style, then I would just, I'd be crushing it right now. Zero fees, just using the best math to predict the price with order book. Like, honestly, it's cheating when you can do that. But now taking these signals and pushing them further out is where the real challenge is. So this is what we're fundamentally looking at. We're looking at the market physics and trying to predict the price further out, which it gets very difficult. Okay, so, LSTM transformer light with volatility regime, GBMs remain strong baseline. Very weak with book alone. You must ensemble. Now, yeah, high frequency makes the most sense. I know, dude. It's so unfair because it literally, you can get like very predictive math very, very easily, like order flow imbalance. Like, it just gets easier the quicker you can trade, but the fees and all that stuff, and then obviously you're competing with other high frequency people. I would learn Galactic how to run Python code. Yeah, we're using TradingView, but we're not using it to trade or anything. We just look at the markets with TradingView. Literally just to view the chart. That's it. That's all we're using TradingView for. Yeah, starting to do uni and financing. Yeah. Just learn to AI code, vibe code, very complicated things. That's gonna get you places. It's gonna unlock a certain part of your brain that'd be like, oh wow, we can do things that we've never been able to do before. It's gonna let you think. It's gonna be really eye-opening because a lot of academic stuff is like memorize this thing that's never gonna be useful and like you'll never really end up using it. So I'm all about just going straight to the most complicated things and learning from there. So that's how I do it, because we fundamentally have a new tool that unlocks capabilities for everyone. So, and by the time you graduate, it's going to be 10 times better. And yeah, but data can't, wait. Yep, I've tried a few attempts through TradingView. Oh, no. Yeah, TradingView, you will never be able to do high frequency trading. Now you're gonna have to go into Python and you could do it. I could mimic high frequency trading, but the thing is I can't accurately repeat that on an exchange. So whenever I go to an exchange, I do a latency test. Immediately, I push some orders, I do that a couple times, I test the latency. Hyperliquid happened to be the only exchange that I thought I could leverage with, but we do have a new exchange. It's called Weeks. So I could onboard some money there. I'm gonna do that offline because that requires like private keys and it's a little more sensitive data. So, hold on. Yeah, I can show you, can I show you an indicator? The return is, yeah, but no, so backtest, okay, hold on. Are you talking about backtesting with TradingView? Okay, what's the indicator? I'll look it up. Yeah, we have no indicators even on the chart here, so yeah, we have room. Community? For more complicated... Galactic. Yeah, just start talking to AI about the most complicated things and just getting familiar with the lingo. And yeah, at the end of the day, you'll realize you have this tool that you can access, you know. Okay, I'm ready for the indicator. Thanks for sharing the live. What was the problem? Yeah. Backtesting comes with several limitations, potential issues, especially when compared to more robust platforms. Data leakage and lookahead. Yes, dude, this is what I'm saying, guys. It occurs when your strategy uses future data. Oh no. Okay. So you can fix it, but do you eventually plan on? Yes, once I have the money to accomplish and I'm producing enough income. Yes, Galactic. That's good. Yeah, I do plan. Yes, but that would require significant capital. It would require me getting certain licenses. It would require, more or less, I'd probably end up trying to do high frequency with a centralized exchange on crypto, maybe like a Coinbase style high frequency. I feel like that would be more accessible. But like traditional land is like, I don't know. It just requires so much money. Thanks for the log. Tells me your fills parser isn't finding a numeric, so it fell off. Well, yeah, if you're high frequency trading, you'd probably iterate your strategy with Python and then move it over to like C++ or Rust. Something where if you're dealing with microseconds, then yeah, you need to map out this stuff. Or even FPGA. Like it goes beyond wild with the high frequency, but yeah, C++ for sure is up there. But it's so out of reach. Like it's out of reach for most people. Let's see. Actually, probably can Google. Let's go to Google AI mode here. What are the typical latency tests for, what was it, weeks? How much time would you say I need to learn everything? I reckon, no. Well, if you want to memorize all syntax, it's going to be impossible to even catch up to what ChatGPT can do. I know where everyone's stuck in this sort of like, get me back on the Discord. Bro, you did it to yourself, man. I'm sorry. You upset everyone, okay? You were upsetting people. You can't upset the Discord, dude, because it's a democracy. Although I am the supreme leader, it's still a democracy. Yeah, Culpo. You got voted off. I don't know how you're going to please the Discord. I know, but you were not talking about that. You were talking about like other things. Should we talk about what you were talking about? It's called MACD enhanced by, oh my God. Lonesome, and check the one min. MACD enhanced by Lonesome, okay. All right, we can check it out. I don't think this will literally not help me, but I'm just, curious. I don't know. MACD enhance. Okay. There's 3 different ones. We'll just do this one. We'll do both. Why not? Okay. You want 1 minute, you said? I mean, all right, we'll see where, okay, right here. Let's see. Said long. But it didn't have the short, it didn't, oh. I can't trust the signal, dude. This could be doing some shady stuff behind the scenes. Well, actually now I can analyze it. This could be data leak, this could be doing some shady things. We don't even know what it's doing, dude. But we'll figure it out. Okay. Strategy or indicator. 85% win rate seems overfit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't trust anything with any third party. Obviously I'm gonna audit this right now, and we can obviously just get AI to tell us is something wrong with that, because it's probably leaking ahead. Well, we're not really looking at, no, the indicator's not leak ahead or repaint. The loop, it never accesses future data, which is not possible. Okay. Yes, this is overfitting. This is highly susceptible to overfitting, and managing this is the user's main challenge. Okay. Yeah, see, this is just, everyone's using bad statistical math on TradingView. It's just, it's no good. Let's see. Start with a few tweaks, and you can, I use an SD and denoise indicator. Okay, Colpo. Yeah, Colpo, we're just gonna have to, you just have to stay on the live, man. The Discord denied you. Do you have any bots actively? No, Nolan, I don't. We should be running a backtest right now. Or did something happen to it? I think something happened. Just kidding, short answer, I can keep it auto-tech dynamically. Okay, cool. Let's look at, we need to give AI a peek into, shoot. Fails.py. Do you work only with Google AI? Oh, no. I only use Google AI if it's like a massive file, and it's just like not too crazy. Yeah, no, I rarely use Gemini, but for this, it's just because like I don't want to. I'm only using GPT-5 for like really big questions here, the big broad questions. But it seems like this is, using the MACD. I don't know what's going on here. What's going on here? Let's extract. It's highly liked, if not handled with extreme care. This indicator is a high performance racing engine. Overfitting trap. Yeah. These are more likely not gonna, this is more than likely not gonna work for me. Just because I'm looking here, this is, so the long signal is here, but then the short signal is here, like, yeah, this is not going to be profitable for me. Maybe every so often. Actually, I don't know. Is there too many in here? What's going on here? Yeah, this doesn't seem that great. Rejected. Hey, what's up, Protos? Protos AI. He's in the house. What's good, dude? What's good? What is up? Okay, we had one little issue. We'll keep pushing this full backtest. I just wanted to run fully and then see how the strategy is working. But at the same time, we're also going to be starting this. Okay. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of an idea session with GPT-5. Because its first go at this, it probably, so yeah, we're not gonna be able to do anything 10 to 50, 500 milliseconds. Let's see if I can expand this. Is there more columns? Yeah, there is, okay. Microstructure is very local, simple models, point process, intensities, capture and balance. Yes, direction of mid price change. What's your trading view ID? Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure it's Dylan Siegel 456. I think that's me. That's me right here. That's me. Okay, what was I doing here? All right, we're looking at this. Weak directional edge, multimodal trees and transformer plus real. Okay. We'll see how it enhanced this list here. PA adaptive parabolic. What does that even mean? Can I get into software engineering if I learn to code and work alongside AI? I'm 16, learning right now. Dude, I don't know. By the time you could work professionally in 4 to 5, like 3 years, things will change. Elon Musk is saying that like Grok 5 is going to be AGI. So just imagine if everyone has access to AGI, right? They can do the most sophisticated things, which currently we kind of do have access to. We're all competing against this capability right here that we're using. Now, obviously, the true skill will be to learn to use this tool. So I would kind of like not think about learning in the most traditional sense, but learn to use your tool. Because for sure, businesses are just going to be like, hey, everyone start using AI in a certain way. Like obviously, certain situations doesn't work, but learn how to use AI is going to be your main focus. Learn to use AI to do very complicated things. So. let's see here. Let's drop this into there. What is this, order book? There we go. LZ floor ND JSON style 20 levels of. Yep. Did I answer your question? I just learned to use AI really, really well. And just start doing crazy things because people are sleeping on this right now. People are really thinking that AI gives them bad code, bad stuff. Like they don't want to use it. So things are changing. Nothing's going to be the same in 3 years. If the intelligence only gets more and more with AI, then I don't know how I could tell anyone to go back and learn the basics. Like there's no, what's the best algo you may have used? Honestly, nothing has been really good. There were some ones that we ran that were good, but we're still in the process. So we've been at it for, honestly, I think 3 weeks. So we've gotten pretty far from where we are, but 3 weeks into this sort of project, nothing profitable just yet. So only 3 weeks in, live streaming most of the time. All right, let's see what this says here. All right, but this could be, the strategy you run here is, could be good. So we just started, like this is one of the first fully developed, yeah, there's been a lot of progress for sure. Like we're making progress and now I'm finally running fully developed trading algorithms backtesting on the L2 data. So this is where we needed to get to. It took 3 weeks. We did a lot of, squirrel brain stuff. Hopefully it would work and everyone will be feeling shame. Who has been saying this is not possible? Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, we're going deep into this subject. We are dealing with limitations that make it much harder. I do not do anything with TradingView or Pine scripts. Have you tried TradingView Pine scripts? I think way back when I thought about it, but then I kind of researched it and I was like, oh, this is not good. And every time I look into it, it's no good. What we used to do in 10 months can be done now in hours, exactly. I know, dude, it's really crazy. It's okay, but not the best. What do you think about high frequency systems? I wish I could do HFT. Let's be real, I wish. All we need is some music by Skeller in the background. The issue with playing music is I have YouTube Live. So I think YouTube Live would not like that. So I'm just silently crushing it right now. You are not finding Alpha GPT? Bruh. Let's discuss no tool. Oh, GPT-5. Perfect. Let's bring some research grade. Research grade math level. Yep. So we got some deep learning in there. Let's okay. I want to restart it, but are your algorithm profitable already? No. No, we don't have a profitable algorithm just yet. We've been at it for about 3 weeks. I look back at the live streaming. How many videos? We got a good amount of videos out there. But yeah, we're documenting it live, and once I get profitable, y'all will know. I'll be chilling. Okay, it looks like this is crashing. Or okay, it looked like it stopped working there. I probably should have gave them that data, but whatever. All right, here's a clear summary of what you have and what you want. What we have raw 20 level of Hyperliquid stored as NDJSON LZ4 tick by tick snapshot. Already thinking in terms of price prediction horizons from seconds up to 30 minutes. All right, well, we might have to actually change that because we're not doing seconds. We're doing probably minutes. Unless, well, yeah, no, we could probably do 10 seconds. A computer load, yep. Would you like me to lay out? No. We're going to GPT-5 thinking. Okay, abstract. We'll see you later. I'll keep you updated. I'm on that Discord live. Let's see here. Awesome, let's turn this into a surgical step-by-step research plan. Let's have what's actually worth your time. Okay. Parse 1 file per day asset. Reconstruct a clean mid-price spread, best bid. Build the bars, 15 millisecond. Information bars. Huh. Introduce heteroscedasticity. Okay, we're gonna do some deep research on this. I'll be right back though. Yep. All right, guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm giving ChatGPT some pushback here. He gave me some mid. I mean, he probably gave me a really good plan here. So imbalances, microprice edge, OFI versus volume state, hawks for tick jump, survival, blah, 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 regime gating. There's a whole bunch here, but sometimes I'm just like, okay, like you already know about all of this. Even though we haven't run it specifically on this asset, you kind of know the stuff is generally working. We need to research something that's kind of new and it's going to give me some true alpha, some novel mathematics. All right, what do we got here for this? So when I'm on weeks, it says like 100 millisecond. Hey Johnny, how's our new startup doing? We going millionaire soon or need to wait? Yeah, it's 3 weeks. We've been 3 weeks live streaming this progress. We do have a new exchange that we can target. So I know it's called Weeks. Apparently lets me trade as a US citizen, doesn't geo-block me, it doesn't do any of that. So I might target that and it says we have 100, like 15 millisecond latency. But yeah, we're crushing it, Johnny. We're almost there. We're getting the research down. Yep. Cool. I think this should work now. Let's see. No. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this the strat using AI, not bot legal from my understanding? You make 400K P&L because you cheat. Nice, very great job. I wanted to check on the employees, make sure. Yeah, we're working hard, Johnny, don't worry. I besting NGL, dog, NGL. I'm not gonna lie. Brahim. I don't know what you're saying. Got it, you want fresh, not in the paper stuff, and plausibly mint alpha from Hyperliquid, yes. Cool. Newish bets. Be very critical of your ideas. Find $200, it's not guillotted. We can all get rich with this, 200K a night. No, unfortunately, we're probably not going to be doing that. Johnny followed me finally. Yeah, so I don't know what NGL's on about. He's tweaking out there. He's tweaking 200K a night, 200K maybe per second is what we're looking for, dude. What are you, a night? Bruh. I'm just kidding. We are just looking for something that will grow money, okay? Grow the money automatically, okay? Could either be slowly. Scripts? No, this guy didn't give me no script. You don't want no trading view script. Yeah, Pine script. No tick level or intraday precision. Assumes market order fills. Yes. It assumes It's assuming. It's a good prototyping tool. Okay. All right, we're out. There's nothing sophisticated coming out of the trading view land. Oh no, we're too slow. Okay. So we can probably get 500 milliseconds on the weeks exchange. We will reset GPT once. Actually, we could probably get rid of look. We could probably get rid of gold. All this stuff is alpha garbaged. We already know what we're doing here. New maths, results. Results can probably get deleted. We have latency. Okay. This should be good enough. Yeah, guys. Right. All right, we'll get Crystal going. All right, love the push ups. Be brutally honest. Prune the weak stuff and aim for truly new math. It could feel like crystal ball. Yep. Hard ceiling don't get. Before chasing novelty, measure the information theoretic ceiling so we don't delude ourselves. What to compute? Okay. Why? If the ceiling is okay, 5 trillion novel research bets. Schrödinger bridge directional cost. Okay. Sequential evidence aggregation can feel psychic in practice. Sequential based on, okay, cool. All right, we're getting some cool things here. Why the target path control structure bridges, okay. Yeah, let's focus on ETH, no args. And then we need cool. We're gonna build the data. I ideally want not a bunch of folders because it's so annoying to deal with. So realistically, if, but I guess we already have giant nested folders, so we'll have to deal with it. That's BTC, and then we have, is that just BTC? That's crazy. I think it ran out of, I guess my script only goes to 31,000. But I guess not. So we're gonna focus on Ethereum right now and just grab that. We're just gonna do the single file style, run it up. Okay, we'll go back to the backtesting too, because we have this ready. Crystal ball. Oh my gosh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, what? Cool. Trade buddy, what's up? What's up, what's up? We're gonna sit down. All right. Oh, come on. Come on. Cool. Make sure we're in that. We are. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Let's keep working at it, guys. Hours at this. We're going to be working for hours. Okay, we'll see where we get with this. We're still targeting Ethereum. Since we have Ethereum data right here, pre-filtered, ready to go, it will be ideal that we just kind of like research the predictive math from the order book, and then we can move on to more accurately predicting things with the fill data as well. And then we just go live as also. Going live. All right, guys. Nice catch. Those patterns variables not allowed. Okay. What's the most valuable thing you've learned so far developing strategies? That AI can give you really good code. That you need order book and tick level data. L2 data is going to be key to developing something that works. What else did I learn? So I've learned like little things to like get the code to run, like a lot of Python level stuff where it comes to like AI is not capable of doing certain things. I know polars. I would avoid using polars to deal with Parquet because it was giving me a lot of issues. So stick with like NumPy, Pandas. Stick to like, if you can develop everything without using any sort of like third party thing, like do it. So avoid using the libraries. What else? When it comes to strategies and like algo development, I haven't gotten anything profitable. So I know there's so much involved with that. So we're trying to find something profitable, then I'll kind of deconstruct what was profitable about that. And then I'll expand my knowledge on that. But currently, we haven't found anything too profitable. So but we barely been running tests. So I've been like maybe 2 days with this sort of data that I have here. So, what do you mean find something profitable? Isn't L2 data too expensive though? No, not when you, profitable means like a trading algorithm that can just like earn money instead of losing money. And profitable meaning like the mathematical layers. And L2 data is not expensive because Hyperliquid gives the data for free. You just have to pay for the download. This is crypto data, by the way. So crypto data you can get for very inexpensive. Crypto is the way to go when you're trying to learn this stuff. Like if I was paying for the data and like having to pay with all these other, I'd just be getting crushed by fees. Would be no fun. Just get all the data from ETH folder raw converted single file. Are you backtesting the reverse? No, we're not doing that, but we are backtesting for sure. We're not doing the reverse Denmark arbitrage. What is this Danish style Denmark? What are you talking about? We only do the Dutch reverse arbitrage, okay? There's no Denmark. This is Deutsch. Forex repo man? Yeah, I don't know, Jake here. You got me there, dude. I don't know that strategy. All right, Crystal, let's go, dude. Yeah, that's what you want to see. Python crystal ball, no. What did it do? What did you do to me here? Probably some issues. Some off-exchange liquidity type beat. There's some sneaky blocks in the dark pools. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff that happens in the markets, dude. When you got a lot of money, you gotta hide it. You gotta hide your idea because they're gonna be coming after you. That dark pool money knows that people are hunting them and they'll move the market against them. So we gotta play with a little bit of money. Good news, the crash is Pyre SPC accepting 2 ARGs. I had teeny helper chain. Okay. Cool. If you per month sweep spot, monthly colons. Like, why do we need to? No problem. I dropped no ARGs coalesce. It streams all into one big file. Okay. This should work. I will take this file and I will try to run it. I don't like how I have to download that. So ETH. Hey, what's going on? Oh, we filed a fat 2x2 spread on Friday. Cool, dude. You said something about crypto data not having to pay as much or something? You said yes. So you can literally, for free, I can connect to Binance's WebSocket L2 data. I can connect to basically majority of all crypto exchanges has free access to data, particularly their WebSocket data. Their API is free. It's like literally, you would have to pay for that type of access on other exchanges. Now, when it comes to high frequency, like L2 data, yeah, I'm pretty sure Binance has something like that. I know you can get K-line data, but what was I saying? Something you could code pretty good, man, is ARB, Kalshi, SMP. There's some edge there. Yeah, we're not doing anything traditional. It's only crypto right now that we're focusing on. Focusing on ETH perp on Hyperliquid. So one day we'll get to the options and all that stuff. Pip. We're gonna pip install this, and then we're basically gonna take this entire folder with all these LZ4, and we are going to make sure that let's just run it. Let's run it. We're running so much code that people have no idea what's going on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, thanks for the follow, guys. We're crushing it. No tool use. No. All right. Hopefully I answered everyone's question. But for now, what were we doing here? Did we have, oh yeah, we had this being, okay. Come on, let's get crystal ball running, man. We need a crystal ball. Crystal ball is not working. Crystal ball needs to work. We'll keep working this because it is like a fully developed trading algo. So I want to just see how long it takes. It's only 43 days of data, and I want to see if we can like maybe vectorize it and somehow speed up the process. Cool. All right, let's work on that. We're getting this file here. Yeah, guys, hopefully we're still green there. Thoughts on risk and portfolio management? Honestly, I have some thoughts on it, but right now we're just like, honestly, we're gonna run a trading algorithm on a small amount of money. We're not thinking too deep about maintaining like a portfolio like that. We're solely focused on futures trading algorithm. So that does high leverage, probably up to 25x. So thoughts are limited, but it's good to have risk and portfolio management. Like if I was managing my own like retirement fund, yeah. I don't know how deep that would go. I'm sure it goes real deep when it comes to that stuff. Poison sizing. Yeah, you might be dealing with more money than I've ever dealt with. I don't know, dude. Unfortunately, that's a niche topic that I've not researched too deeply about. But we could spin up on this like real quick, like figure it out. Was ist this? Was is position sizing? Position sizing is a correct cornerstone. Yes, okay. Number of unit trades. So you could have like an algo that looks at the order book and see and like calculate how your buy will influence the market. I feel like that would be something you could code up for this specific thing you're talking about. End of the day, yeah, you could code this up if you're like trying to trade big money and you don't want to move the market, splitting it up into chunks and doing certain things. Hiding your flow, your order flow, so the market doesn't know. But yeah, I'm not too sure. We'll get there one day, but right now we're just trying to figure out the math that just like predicts the market and like trades it well. Okay, so we have crystal ball that's not ready. We have this file, which will be Ethereum. Thoughts on tracing trades of those wallets? Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of those whales and people are just like, I don't know, maybe they do have insider information. So it's possible that those wallets are valid, and usually whales know other whales, and so something they're trading. And there's like a sort of like, everyone's following those wallets, so it buys something, it knows other people are going to be like, oh, let's buy that. So there's followers. There's already bots following these wallets and just buying whatever they're buying. So they know they're controlling like this bot army. So you got to be careful with all that stuff with the crypto meme space. Let's see, what do we need to download here? But yeah, it's yeah, those whale wallets. What about them whale wallets? We got pip installs for these. So we're going to take Ethereum and combine all of this data into a single Parquet file. Parquet. It's going to be a giant file, which might be an issue, and we'll figure it out. I'm going to try a single file, but if that doesn't work, then we'll have to probably do like month to month. So let's see if this doesn't work. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, crash. Well, I was looking at Solana, dude. I was looking at Solana. Oh. Oh, I didn't know they have an AI mode that's cool. Very cool. I like AI mode. All right, we're gonna do a deep research on, what are we gonna deeply research here? Let's deeply research the thing it was talking about up here. All right, let's get an AI mode deep search on this stuff. So let me copy this. .txt, so we don't lose that in the south. Huh. This is gonna be way too much. Thoughts on tracing? Oh yeah, I already answered that. People swiping. we're gonna YOLO it. I don't know. I'm gonna delete the out. Okay. Let's see what it gives us here. See, it keeps not doing it right. Was is this? Gotcha. Oh, you know what? I think we need to reset here. Yeah, exactly. So that's why we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana here. Tommy, yeah, we will be checking that. It's true that one strategy might work for another. In reality, Ethereum and Bitcoin are kind of like the leading, like everything is really correlated to it. Some things are decorrelated, but most of the time, like Ethereum makes a move, like the altcoins make the similar move. So realistically, you want math that works on these bigger coins so that you can just adjust it from later. But yeah, that's why we're gonna focus on Ethereum and then maybe Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is like $1 tick size, which I don't know. I don't know why Hyperliquid did that. But yep, we're trying. Jesus. Got it. You want one single Parquet file that contains every snapshot, all 20 levels on both sides from the ETH folder with no per day. Yep. Below. Okay, cool. Cool. You know what I want. And then I need a file to. I need a sanity script to check the output. Sure, no data, outages, and other data about the file and do cool. I will take ETH, do that. Python ETH. Nope. We'll get the what's it called? The sanity check file. And then I'll give it the error here. But what happened with this? You know what? I think I messed that up big time. Python, Crystal, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go that. We're gonna go that. Cool. All right, guys, we're probably going to, I'll probably grab some food. I'll be back on later though. So I'm just go eat some food and then be back on later. So YouTube, I'll see y'all later. See ya.